one Shopify app switch. That's it. Melissa went from $1,218 in a month to $4,220 the very next month. And it wasn't because she ran more ads. It wasn't because she changed her product. She made one change and her sales more than tripled. Another of my students in the print-on-demand niche is pulling in over $100,000 a month using a print-on-demand app that handles fulfillment, so she never touches a single piece of inventory. And another one of our brands added an extra $11,000 in extra sales from just one upsell app on our product pages. No magic, baby. Just the right apps in the right stack for the right store can change everything. But here's the thing, installing too many apps will actually hurt your store, tank your speed, and jack up your bill. That's why I reviewed the 27 best Shopify apps that actually increase sales so you don't have to. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly which 8 to 10 apps belong in your stack. So let's get into it. I'm Mike Eyo. I've been helping Shopify store owners grow their revenue for years now. I've looked inside hundreds of stores. I've seen what works and what wastes money. Our own store has hit over 1.2 million in sales, and my students have hit 10K, 20K, 50K, even $100,000 months in virtually every niche. And guess what? The stores that grow the fastest all have at least one thing in common. They're using the right apps, each equipped with different superpowers. So when you stack them together, that combo hits harder than the Avengers. So make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe, because I'm about to help you assemble your team. Now, I've organized these 27 apps into 9 categories. Think of each category as like a lever in your store. You pull the right levers, your revenue goes up. Ignore it, you're leaving money on the table. The 9 categories are conversion boosters, reviews, profit boosters, follow-up, channel expansion, traffic, print on demand, and shipping suppliers, and customer support. Each of these apps are top rated and proven. And as we move through, I'll tell you what each app does and who it's for. First, I'm gonna reveal the exact tool Melissa's skincare brand used to 3x her sales in a single month. First off, conversion boosters. Let's talk a little bit of conversion math. Now, before you even think about traffic, you need to learn how to convert clicks into customers. And most stores are bleeding sales without even knowing it. But here's the math that changes everything. If your conversion rate is 1%, you need 100 visitors to make 1 sale. Bump that to 3%, and now you only need 34 visitors for the exact same sale. That's the same traffic, but 3 times the revenue. That's not a small difference. It's the difference between a struggling store and a scaling store. Conversion boosters are the apps that fix your store before you spend another dollar on traffic. Now, a track bar is an announcement bar that sits at the very top of your store. It's the first thing your visitor sees when they land. Simple concept, but don't sleep on it. You're gonna use it to push urgency, free shipping thresholds, a time-sensitive promo. You know, whatever moves your customer from browsing to buying. It's kind of like the sign in the window of a store that stops you before you walk past. You need that in your online store too. The next tool is a theme called Debutify. This is the tool I promised you. Now, Melissa came to me frustrated. Her store was getting traffic, but the sales, they just weren't matching. You know, she was doing around $700 to $1,300 a month, converting around 1%. It was a start, but it was nowhere near where she wanted to be. We looked at her store, and I could tell right away that her basic theme and poor store design was the culprit. So she switched over to Debutify theme and started rolling out some of its powerful add-ons. The very next month, $4,220 in sales. Her conversion rate jumped up to 2.9%. She more than tripled her sales with one change. Same amount of traffic. Damn! But here's the thing about Dropshipping. It's not just a pretty theme. It's engineered for speed, mobile performance, trust signals, and conversion. Every element is placed where buyer psychology says it should go, and that's what your theme should be doing for you. Plus, it's crazy simple to use. It's definitely one of my favorite apps on this list. I'll drop a link to it for you in the description below. The next app I want to talk to you about is called Essential Countdown Timer, and it works on pure psychology. Urgency sells, period. This countdown timer tells your visitor this deal is not going to be here forever, and when people feel like they might miss out, they act. You can use it as an announcement bar, a countdown banner in your email, or you can use it on your actual cart to combat cart abandonment. It's kind of like the difference between a store with a sign that says sale and a sign that says sale ends at midnight. One creates interest, the other creates action. Add this to any promotion you run and watch what it actually does to your conversion rate. So how are you going to choose the right app for you? Listen, every store needs a theme like Debutify. So if you're not already on a high converting theme, grab that. Add a countdown timer to any promotion you run. A track bar does more for the same price, while Essential Countdown can actually boost your email marketing sales with email timers. So pick one. Coming up next, I'm going to show you how one of my students doubled her conversion rate with one simple trick most store owners ignore: reviews. Now, let's talk about why reviews are actually conversion tools. Your customers don't trust you. They trust each other. Amazon built $1 trillion company on that one insight. And that's why social proof isn't optional anymore. It's like oxygen for your store. A product page without reviews is a store asking strangers to trust a stranger. A product page with real reviews from real people, well, that's the thing that tips the undecided buyer over the edge. Now, Michelle runs an organic hair care store. She was getting traffic, people were landing on her pages, and her design was dialed in enough to actually get them to add to cart, but they weren't converting the way she needed them to. So we added real photo reviews with one app. Real customers, real results, real hair transformations showing up right on the collection pages and the product pages and in Google search results. Her conversion rate actually doubled from this one app, and that is the power of social proof. That app is called Looks. It specializes in photo and video reviews, visual social proof. Perfect for any store where seeing the product in real life is what tips the buyer. So hair care, skin care, jewelry, clothing, home decor. If your product looks good on a real person, Looks is your play. Now, Yotpo is another review app, and it's a heavy hitter. It's perfect for stores that are scaling, better for syncing your reviews into Google Shopping ads, so those star ratings show up right there in the search results. If you're running Google ads, this integration alone is worth it. It also has loyalty programs and referral tools built in. More robust, better for stores that are already past 10K a month. If you're looking to build a real ecosystem, that's the play. Now, Judge Me is a budget powerhouse. Verified buyers, Google Ads integration. It can automatically send review requests after delivery, not before, which means the customers actually have the product in their hand when they're asked to review. So for stores watching every dollar, this is your play. You get 90% of what the expensive platforms offer at like a fraction of the price. So how do you choose the right review app for you? Well, if you're starting out on a budget, Judge Me can work for you. If you have products where photos can do the selling for you, Looks is the way to go. Scaling past 10K and running Google Ads, Yotpo. But pick one, you don't need all three. Next up, I'm gonna show you the app that added $11,000 to one of our brands without a single new customer. These are the profit boosters. Now, the most expensive mistake in e-commerce, most store owners are so focused on getting new customers, they completely ignore the customer that's already in their store with their wallet open. It's one of the most expensive mistakes in e-commerce. But here's the reality. It costs 5 times more to acquire a new customer than to sell more to one that's already buying from you. These apps make sure you don't leave money on the table. Would you like fries with that? That one question generates billions of dollars every single year from McDonald's. This app puts that question on your store literally. This same app generated $11,000 for our air freshener brand in additional sales. How? It showed customers what other people buy alongside our air freshener, complimentary fragrances, an oil burner, a matching set. It's all there. That app is called Frequently Bought Together. It places product suggestions directly on your product pages based on what other customers actually buy together. You can choose the products yourself, or you can let AI handle it so it gets smarter over time. And it works because it looks just like what Amazon uses, and it catches the customer in one of their highest intent moments, right when they're already shopping. So if you're not running this app right now, you're leaving money on the table. Go and grab it. Now, Recharge. If you want recurring revenue, Netflix style, this is how you build it. Recharge lets you sell subscriptions on physical products. Sell once, get paid every single month. If you sell consumables or anything that people run out of and need to reorder, this is one of the highest ROI apps that you can install. Again, supplements, coffee, skincare, Pet Surprise, cleaning products. Now, if your customer buys it more than once, they should be on a subscription. Next up is Absol. Absol is a more flexible subscription option, better for stores with multiple subscription tiers, right? Complex billing cycles or product bundles like built into the subscription, more customization options. So if Recharge feels a little bit too rigid for what you need, Absol actually gives a little bit more control. So how do you choose the right one? Well, if you sell consumables or anything people need to reorder, you need a subscription app today. Right? Recharge is a great way to start. Absol if you need a little bit more flexibility. But every store, regardless of niche, should have Frequently Bought Together running. That $11,000 extra dollars you made did not require a single additional customer. The next category we're going to cover has one of the most underrated apps in this entire video. I'm talking about an app that goes after the 97% of visitors that leave your store without buying, including the ones who never even gave you their email. So stay with me. That's coming up right now. Cheat code incoming. 97% of visitors leave your store without buying. Let that sit for a second. 97%. Most store owners just let them go. But the ones hitting 10, 20, $100,000 months, they have systems that go after those visitors and bring them back. That's what follow-up apps do. And this category is one of the most important in your entire stack to drive sales. The first is OmniSend. OmniSend is email and text message marketing in one platform. It has pre-built flows ready to go, abandoned cart sequences, welcome flows, post-purchase flows. Right? You plug it in and it just starts working. Right? It's perfect for store owners who don't want to become professional email marketers. Right? The templates are solid, setup is pretty fast, and it can help you start recovering a lot of sales almost immediately. Now, Klaviyo is a heavy hitter, more powerful segmentation, more sophisticated flows, better data integration with your store. If you want to build a real email revenue machine, this is the platform. I've seen stores where Klaviyo alone is generating close to 40% of their monthly revenue. In some cases on autopilot, while the owner sleeps. That's what a properly set up Klaviyo account does. And then there's retention.com. Now let's talk about a little bit of black magic. You know how your pop-up captures maybe 5 to 10% of your visitors, if you're lucky? That means 90 to 95% of people who hit your store leave without giving you a single piece of contact information. Gone. No way to follow up, no way to bring them back. Retention.com actually changes that. This app identifies visitors on your store who never submitted a form, never clicked your pop-up, never gave you their email, captures it anyway. It uses consent-based data. Then it feeds your contacts directly into your Klaviyo or OmniSend account. It's kind of like setting up a net underneath your entire store, catching everyone that slips past that pop-up. The visitors you thought were gone forever, some of them are coming back. But most store owners have never heard of this one. That's your advantage right now because your competitors are building their lists, 5% at a time. You could be building yours at 3 to 4 times that rate. So how do you choose for yourself? Well, every store needs some kind of follow-up system. That's non-negotiable. So if you're starting out in under 20K, OmniSend. Scaling up, Klaviyo. Want to stop hemorrhaging traffic with nothing to show for it? You add retention.com on top of whichever one you choose. It will help multiply the value of every single one of your store visitors. But next, I'm going to show you how to expand your reach and even start selling on Etsy, Instagram, and TikTok Shop without starting from scratch. Now we're talking channel expansion. Look, you got to sell where your customers already are. Your Shopify store is your home base, but your customers are out there right now. They're on Etsy, they're on Instagram, they're on TikTok. Channel expansion apps let you sell everywhere they already are without managing multiple separate stores. One inventory, but multiple storefronts. That means more revenue streams for you. The first app we're going to talk about is the Etsy Integration DPL. Now, Etsy has 90 million active buyers. So if you sell handmade, custom, vintage, or unique products, those buyers are looking for exactly what you have. So the Etsy Integration DPL helps you bulk upload physical products from Shopify to Etsy or from Etsy to Shopify. You can sync all of your product titles, images, and videos. You can get real-time inventory, automated order fulfillment, and 24/7 support. Now, app number 2 is the Facebook and Instagram app by Meta. Look, social commerce is not slowing down. But what if you could get people that see your products in their feed to be able to buy without ever leaving the app? This integration connects your full catalog directly to Facebook and Instagram. That means your products can become shoppable content. Now, every post becomes a potential sale. It's super easy to set up. Plus, it has that hidden bonus because it can help you with your ad performance by setting up your conversion pixel without you having to touch any code. Then there's the TikTok Shop, right? This is the fastest growing sales channel in e-commerce right now. And if your product has visual appeal, solves a problem, or has a good story behind it, TikTok Shop is where your next wave of customers is probably coming from. Your organic reach is still massive and early movers are cleaning up. This app lets you sync TikTok to Shopify so you can showcase your products via video and lives. You can also manage your TikTok Shop orders and inventory inside your Shopify admin. And like the Meta app, it can actually help you run TikTok ads because it has easy one-click pixel integration. So how do you pick the right one? Well, listen, do not try to expand ever at once. Pick one channel where your audience already lives. Handmade or custom goods, Etsy. Do you already have an Instagram presence? Are you planning to run ads on Facebook or IG? Then the Meta app is what you should add first. But if you're already creating video content or you want to, TikTok Shop is definitely the move for 2026. So pick one. Now I'm going to show you one app that most of your competitors have never even heard of. The kind of thing where being early gives you a serious advantage. Now we're talking traffic. Now here's something most people get backwards. They pour money into traffic before their store is ready to convert it. That's like filling up a leaky bucket. Well, fix the store first, then pour fuel into it. So we've spent the last couple categories fixing your store. Now it's time to drive targeted traffic into a store that's actually built to convert visitors into buyers. And the best traffic you can get, traffic that already comes with trust built in. These 3 apps do exactly that. The first is referral candy. Now, word of mouth is the oldest marketing strategy on the planet, and it still outperforms almost everything else. Why? Because people trust their friends more than they trust your ads. Referral candy turns your existing customers into your sales team. They refer a friend, they get rewarded, and you get a new customer who already trusts you because someone they know vouched for you. This app can help you with both an affiliate and a referral program. So that's kind of like having an army of brand ambassadors who only get paid when they perform. Dude, that's like performance marketing at its best, right? Index GPT. Now, this is the one I mentioned. This is the one most of your competitors haven't launched yet. See, here's what's happening in 2026. AI search is changing how people find products. ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google's AI overviews. People are asking AI assistants for product recommendations, and those assistants are pulling results from stores that have optimized for that. Index GPT optimizes your store to show up in AI-powered search results. Most store owners are still thinking about Google SEO from 2020. The ones who figure it out, AI search optimization, they're going to be the ones with a massive head start. So being early on this is your advantage right now. The third app is Shopify Collabs. Now, Shopify Collabs connects you directly with content creators and influencers who want to promote your products in your niche. Right? There's no cold DMs, no awkward outreach, no agency fees. You set up your program inside Shopify, define your commission structure, and the creators apply to work with you. Influencer marketing without the headache. And the traffic it brings converts better because it comes with social proof already attached. So how do you choose the right one for you? Well, if you already have happy customers, start with referral candy and let them do the work for you. Want to tap into creator audiences without a big marketing budget? Shopify Collabs is your move. And if you're serious about being found in 2026 and beyond, Index GPT is the app your competitors haven't discovered yet. So let's talk a little bit about fulfillment and how to actually get your products into your customers' hands. First one we're going to look at is in print and demand. What if you could run a real product business without buying a single piece of inventory? No warehouse, no upfront investment, no risk of being stuck with product you can't sell? That's print on demand. When one of my students hit her first $100,000 month with her print-on-demand store, she didn't have a warehouse, she didn't have inventory, and she definitely didn't pack a single box. Because when a customer places an order, the app handles everything. The product gets printed, it gets packaged, it gets shipped directly to the customer. She never touches it. She was able to build a real business, a real income, and a real legacy. And her garage is still empty. No magic, baby. Just Printify. Printify has the largest print provider network of any POD platform. That means more product options, better pricing, and more fulfillment locations all around the world. That means you get better margins with faster shipping and more flexibility as you scale. For any store owner serious about building a print-on-demand business that can actually hit significant numbers, Printify is where you're going to start. Next up is Printful. Printful is the premium option. Higher cost per unit, but the quality is worth it. It matches the cost. And if your brand positioning is premium and your customers expect high-end products, Printful is worth the margin difference. It's also great for embroidery, all over print, and premium apparel whenever quality is your selling point. The next app would be Ninja POD. Now, Ninja POD is a new player in the space, and they're worth keeping an eye on. They focus on DTF print only. That means you get more vibrant colors. Plus, they have a wide variety of options, competitive pricing, a growing supplier network, and lightning fast fulfillment times. So you're just getting started in print on demand? Printify, period. Want premium brand positioning where quality is the message? Printful. If you're already scaling and you want to improve your margins or you want to test alternative fulfillment options, look at Ninja POD. All of these companies integrate directly through your Shopify store and you can grab their apps in the marketplace. Now that covers print on demand, but if you are looking for another inventory-free strategy to sell products and you want to test demand, you need to take a look at these dropshipping apps. Look, dropshipping gets a bad reputation, and honestly, a lot of that reputation is earned. Long shipping times, generic products, no brand story. That's dropshipping done wrong. But done right, it's one of the smartest ways to add products to your store without tying up cash and inventory. Best way to test demand before you commit. It's great for adding complementary products without a warehouse. And of course, you can always expand your catalog without any risk. So let's break them down. The first app is called Shopify Collective. Now this app is seriously underrated, so I want you to pay attention. Shopify Collective connects you with other Shopify brands to sell their real products in your store. Not AliExpress knockoffs, no, not generic white label stuff, real brands with real products and real reputations. You add their products to your store, a customer buys, the other brand fulfills the order. You take a cut with no inventory, no fulfillment, no risk, and because these are real established brands, your customer gets a product they can actually trust. That's dropshipping with brand equity already built in. Most store owners are walking right past this one. The other app would be Trenzy. Trenzy is built specifically for fashion. So if you're in clothing, accessories, or anything in the apparel space, Trenzy connects you with a huge catalog of US-based inventory with faster shipping times than traditional dropshipping. You get better quality, you get better brand presentation, and a better customer experience. Now you can easily order samples before you sell the product or buy wholesale at factory price. And you can grow your brand with custom packaging and private labeling as you start to scale up. The last dropshipping app is CJ Dropshipping. Now, CJ gives you a massive product catalog and significantly faster shipping than going direct to like AliExpress. So it's great for testing new product categories before you commit to buying inventory. If a product sells well through CJ, then you know it's worth ordering in bulk to improve your margins. Just make sure you filter your products so you're only using US-based warehouses. If you're going to sell to US-based customers, use CJ as your testing layer, not your permanent solution. If you're in the fashion or apparel space, Trenzy is a no-brainer. Testing new product ideas before committing, CJ Dropshipping. You can use it to validate and then buy in bulk to dramatically cut your price and improve your presentation and packaging. Now, if you want to add complementary products from real brands without holding inventory, Shopify Collective is your first call. But here's the thing. Increasing your sales isn't just about new customers. It's also about cutting down returns and improving the experience. These apps are going to help you do just that. Now we're talking customer support. Support is a conversion tool, and every unanswered question is a lost sale. Period. Customers who get fast answers buy. Customers who wait leave. Most store owners think about customer support as a cost. The smart ones treat it like a conversion tool because the person asking a question is interested. That means they're only one good answer away from buying. So the first app is Shopify Inbox. It's 100% free and built directly in Shopify. It handles basic live chat and FAQ automation. So if you're just getting started and you're not ready to invest in a dedicated support app, Shopify Inbox is a great baseline. There's no excuse not to have at least something in place. Next up would be Chatty AI Chatbot. Now this is AI-powered support that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It can answer your most common questions automatically. It knows your full product catalog. It can handle objections. It guides customers towards the right product. It's kind of like having a customer service rep who never sleeps, never calls in sick, and never gives a wrong answer about your products. While you're off the clock, Chatty AI is still closing sales. The third app is Tideo. Tideo is the hybrid live chat plus AI. Now it's better for higher ticket stores where customers need real human assurance before they commit to a larger purchase. Now, if your average order value is above $100, having a real person available to close the sale is often worth it. Tideo manages both without needing two separate tools. So if you're just getting started out, Shopify Inbox is free and it gets the job done. Getting more traffic and tired of answering the same questions, Chatty AI can handle that for you. And if your products are higher ticket and your customers need a little bit of hand holding, Tideo. Woo! We just blitzed through 27 sales boosting apps across 9 categories. But here's what you need to remember. Don't install all of them. Your store will slow down, your bill will go up, and you'll be spending more time managing apps than growing your business. That's the opposite of what you want to do. Your perfect stack is closer to about 8 to 10 apps, chosen specifically for your store, your niche, your business model, and where you are right now. Now, if you want me to look at your store specifically and tell you exactly which app stack you should go with, you're going to find a link to book an e-com profit session with my team in the description below. Be sure to grab a slot that works for you because the best times fill up fast. And if you want to know how to create scroll stopping ads that will send targeted eyeballs to your store from Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, you should watch this video next.